Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to TSW and the Tees Valley. Now in this video I'm going to show you how to use the slow speed control, which if you saw yesterday's video about the dev blog for the 47/3 for Preston Crewe, you'll know that the 47 is getting the slow speed control. Now on the back of that video a couple of you left a comment and said, I've never been able to get the slow speed control to work on the 37 on Tees Valley. So I'm going to show you how to do that. This also does work on the Class 20 as well. So we are at the where are we? We're at the red car. Let's have a look where we are. The red car ore terminal up on the Tees Valley. And in this one we're going to actually load into the back. So if it's the same procedure for loading or unloading, we'll set the slow speed control. Let's get set up, shall we? And then we'll talk about it a little bit more. So, first of all, let's go up to the back wall. And we'll start from left to right. Do that. Cancel that. Up on this wall, of course, we've got the lights, so we'll have the instrument lights first. Tail lights are already off. Route indicator lights, and that's all we need there. So, let's jump back in. Then we have got the master key, which is up here in the 37. There it is. So we're going to run up to the loading point first. So we're setting it up normally to get up there to begin with. Let's make sure we got the headlight on. We need to set the points, or just check that they're set, ready for us. So that one is out of whack. That's good. That one needs doing. Okay, there is the ore terminal loader. That's where we're heading for. So we can proceed as normal for this part of the service. We've only got 840 yards until we get to the loading terminal. Take a look outside. Single 37 on this one. So this is going to be a very similar procedure, I assume, for the 47. So whatever we do here should be very similar. But this should help you if you've never been able to get it working on the 37 and you want to go back and play some of these services. The brakes are coming off, as you can see down there. We'll put a bit of throttle in. We can do 10 miles per hour. And when we get to the loading facility, we're going to go through at 1 mile per hour, and I'll talk about that. There's a couple of different speeds you can do on the speed control. If you go 1 mile an hour, you're pretty safe. All right, here we go. We got the HEAs on the back. Currently all empty. It's actually a nice day on the Tees Valley. Depending on what weather you set it to, it can be quite grim around here. It's very industrialised, isn't it? Right. So, we're in business. Yeah, so initially just set yourself up as normal until you get to the go via point. When we get to the go via point, we'll actually stop and we'll switch the slow speed on. I'll show you how to set that up. Then what I'll do is when we get to the other side, I'll show you again how to reverse that and get ready to leave the terminal. There we are at 10 miles per hour. Let's open that one as well, why not? If you're going to be using the 47 on Preston Crewe on the coal round trips, then you're going to want to know how to use the speed control correctly. It did say in the article, didn't it? Once you've set the speed control, you can sit back and relax. Let's have a look what that actually means once we've done it. You can, to a certain extent. because the loco is in effect in remote control until you tell it otherwise. We head past the Gronk. And there's the Thornaby Depot emblem on the side of the Gronk as well, by the way, which, and in fact on the side of the 37, there's one there on the 37. We will be getting those depots, if you remember from the article, on the 47s. One of those is this one, the Thornaby Depot. Right, we're nearly ready to stop. So we'll try and stop on the marker. And then what we'll quickly do is check the points ahead of us. And then we'll set the slow speed up. Though saying that, the points could be alright. We'll check it anyway. Right, so throttle off. Now, you need the slow speed, of course, because you want to make sure that the HEAs are loaded up correctly and fully. And you can tell if they're loading up fully because there is a percentage marker for each of them that you can see filling up. Right, so it says load call. Now, you could just try this and wing it, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do it the correct way. So the first thing we need to do, and the most important thing, is to go into engine only, or else you can't set this up properly. So put the reverser into engine only, and then we've got the slow speed control. So you can see it's in increments. We've got speed 1, which is half a mile per hour, speed 2 is 1 miles per hour, and speed 3 is 2.7. I'm actually going to set it to 1 mile per hour. So we just do that. Once we've done that, put it back into forwards, take the brakes off, and we'll just wait for them to come off, and just put it in notch 1, and you should find that we don't go any faster than 1 miles per hour, which is what we've set it to there on the speed control. So the brakes are coming off, and we'll pop outside and we'll just see the things loading up. So we'll put the throttle into on. We're starting to move away. So you can see there's a percentage above each one of these, so we can see when they're full or not. If you look up in the hood, we're not rising above 1 mile per hour, so that means that the speed set is engaged. And we should be in business. So we'll just watch a couple of these loading up, and then we'll skip ahead and I'll show you how to take it off again at the other end and resume normal running. There goes the first one. Straight to 100% with a nice even spread as well. And it is a case of just sitting here now, letting it load up. You can see in the hood your progress in the top left if you've got the hood on, or you can have a look at these little markers above each one of the HEAs, and if we come out of here, you can see we've got quite a few to do, but by going at this speed we can make sure we get it evenly all loaded up as it should be. Now you might be able to go 2.7 miles per hour, but I don't know if that's a little bit too fast. I haven't tried it, but I think 1 mile per hour is the sweet spot. You'll soon get through, but there's no point rushing these things. But you can see we've got quite a few to go, and they are loading up nicely now. And the 37 will just take us through the loading facility and out the other side. And this is the point in the article where it said just sit back and relax. So it's not going above the 1 mile per hour. It will take us some time to load them all up. We get 13 action points for each one of these we load up as well on the Tees Valley. It's not gonna get you any massive awards or anything, but that's how you do it. So whilst these are loading, we'll skip ahead a little bit to the other end, and I will show you how to switch back to normal running once again. Okay, we're just about to finish loading and we're back. There we go, that's the last one loaded. So now what we'll do is we'll come to a stop and we'll correctly disengage the slow speed control properly as well. So let's pop back in. First of all, take away the throttle, add the brakes as you would normally. Then what we'll do is we'll go back, we'll just reverse it basically, we'll go back to engine only. And then on the speed control, we'll just switch that back to off. Go back into forwards. Just release the brakes once again. Just wait for the brakes to come off down there at the bottom, as you can see. And then we will just proceed as normal. And you'll know it's working because you'll be able to go higher than 1 mile per hour, as we were restricted with the slow speed control on, of course. And you can see straight away we're up to 2 miles per hour, just like that. So that is how you correctly engage and disengage the slow speed control on the 37 on Tees Valley, and I'm sure it's going to be very similar for the 47/3 once we get that as part of Preston Crewe. So I hope this video has been useful. If it has, please do give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.